Now, this video goes out to the entire internet wrestling community. The IWC, YWC, I'm sure you know what it's about, right? Yeah, we all know what this is about. It's supposed to be all about our opinions, our views of wrestling. Whether it be about certain storylines in the WWE, certain matches, certain superstars, or certain predicaments. But instead, there is a lot of different shenanigans and schemes and drama and BS and storylines. And I know I was a major part of the problem here in the internet wrestling community for a very long time. I understand my wrongdoings and my mishaps and my mistakes. I understand the drama and the storylines. I understand what I did. But at no time did I ever flag anybody. And at no time is there any evidence, proof, or court facts to back up those claims. I'm coming on here and saying that I want to move on. I want to move ahead. Isn't it time that we look towards the present and the future? Isn't it time that we stop talking about what I've done in my past and all the drama that I have created? We already know what I've done. You can keep talking about it and talking about it. You can keep throwing my name under the bus. You can keep ranting, but that ain't going to get you anywhere. That isn't going to do anything for your channel. That isn't going to do anything for this community, because all it's going to do is continue to make it look like a joke, a farce, and weigh it down. And that's why I'm here to say I'm sorry. That is why I'm here to say that I apologize for anything I've ever done wrong. But you know what? I will take a certain responsibility on here that to a certain point, yeah, this community, because of me, was wrecked and ravaged. I understand that, but I am here to show you that I am improving, that I am progressing, and I want to come on here, instead of doing drama and storylines and antics of that nature, I want to help establish, I want to expand the horizons. I want to, correct all the wrongs of the past. I want to right a lot of wrongs. That's what I want to do. And like I said, this is probably perhaps going to be the realest video with my real thoughts, my real emotions. I'm pouring it out to you. I don't know how many different ways I can say I'm sorry and I apologize. I don't expect you to be my friend. I don't expect you to agree with everything I say. As a matter of fact, it would be boring for everyone to agree with what I'm saying. But I'm not going to come on here and tell you what to do and what not to do. I just hope that you can find it within yourself to move on and look at the real picture. And if you really want to be looked at as someone that can finally take what I've done and see what I am doing in this current day, which is presenting my views and my opinions of rumors, news, and headlines, and you can take from what I did and what I am now doing, and seeing that you need to accept the facts that I can't change the past. I can't change what I've done. I can only change what I want to do. I can only change myself. Just like any day you want to go out into your little closet, pick out your little clothes, and you change your clothes. Hopefully you change your clothes day to day. If you don't change your clothes day to day, that's your own thing. I mean, if you go in the shower, you put your little clothes on, you clench yourself, and you refresh yourself, you take that big deep breath, you brush your teeth, you move on, you move forward. We need to move on as a community. We need to move forward. Instead of talking amongst ourselves and trying to bash ourselves and cut promos and rants, and we need to come together here. I mean, and once again, it's not about sending postcards and being chat buddies and all this other stuff, but we just need to start doing what this community was all about, and that is wrestling. And like I said, to a certain degree, I will take a certain responsibility for this community being looked at as what it is. But as it concerns helping and establishing the credibility, and I understand my reputation on here isn't that good, I am working on rebuilding myself and establishing myself in a better light. And I am going to take a lot of positiveness, and I am going to dictate that, and all my energy and all my passion and all my love for the WWE. And once again, it's not about making friends. It's just about talking about wrestling. And if I think we can just talk about wrestling and come halfway with one another and elaborate and collaborate, I think this community would be much better as a whole. And I know it's gonna be rough. I know it's gonna be tough to try to move on and move away from what I used to do. And some people like the things I used to do, but quite frankly, looking at it, maybe some of it was funny, some of it was entertaining, some of it was thrilling, some of it was boring, and some of it was odd and weird. And I just don't want to be that Sean. I don't want to go to that place. I don't want to go to the drama and the storylines. It's not worth it. It's not good. It's not best for business. And if I'm talking about taking this channel in a professional way, I already said I was taking Skype calls. I've already mended the fences with a variety of different people on here. I've talked with a lot of people from Gemini to Double Z TV to the Iceman to, a lot of different people and personalities I've talked to on here. And they found out what I was really all about. They found out the true Sean. You only know Sean's View Entertainment. You only know Sean's View. You don't know what I'm about behind the scenes. You don't know what I'm about behind the camera when I don't press that record button. You only know what you see of my views and my opinions of professional wrestling. You don't know me. If you were to see me on the streets or meet me at the bar or in the movies or in the mall or at a WWE event, the whole perception would be a lot different. You would view me in a whole different light. All these things you're saying about me, you're just going off of what you've seen and what you don't know. And what you don't know is what I'm all about. What you don't know is the true Sean. All you know is Sean's View. That's the thing you need to understand. Is you can talk about all the different things I've done in the past. You can talk about all the drama, but it doesn't make a damn because that's not who I was. That's not what I am. I am a professional wrestling fan, and I have a love and passion for this like no other. I do this because I love this. I do this because I want to expand and I want to branch out. Now, once again, to anyone that's ever come on here and done rants on me and promos on me and burials on me, I'm still here. How many more burials are you going to do before you just have to accept the fact that you have to move on and you have to transform yourself? When are you going to come to the realization that heads or tails, wrong or right, indifferent or different, high or by, single in a relationship, you work, you don't work, whatever your means of life, whatever you do, whatever you're about, you need to realize at some point in time, you need to move on, you need to move forward. Because it just gets to a point where it's redundant, it's old, it's the same song and dance. We're going to come on here and rant about Sean. We're going to expose this guy. We're going to expose him for the fraud that he is. And and this is stuff I've done in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. How many different ways can you twist it? How many different ways can you go on this witch hunt about me? Let's just let bygones be bygones and let's just blow it up to smoke and mirrors and just I said I'm sorry. I'm a human being, and this is it. I'm moving on. You know, anytime that anyone wants to blame me or chastise me or rant on me, no longer am I going to bring it up. No longer am I going to bring attention to the matter. No longer am I going to shift my attention towards your videos and the negativity. I'm just not going to do that anymore. You know, I just watched a hell of a Blu-ray DVD. Hold on a second here. Well, you know what? Here it is. Hold on a second. I just watched this Blu-ray and DVD. It brought a damn tear to my eye is what it did. It brought a tear to my eye. And I realized what it's really all about after watching this. I understand the meaning of life. I understand what needs to really be done in this life. I watched this Blu-ray DVD and it changed my entire perspective. It really swayed my thought process and my thinking. It really made me look at the real picture after watching that Ultimate Warrior Blu-ray. And, it really touched me in ways I don't think I've ever been touched in. I'm not ashamed to say that. It brought a tear to my eye watching that Blu-ray and watching what the Ultimate Warrior represented and what he set out and how he wanted to be original and how he wanted to be diverse, how he wanted to be unique, and how he wanted to change the game. And that's what I want to do here on YouTube.com is I want to change the game. So if you want to continue to come on here and talk about the wrongdoings and my mistakes and my mishaps and the storylines that I presented, you need to move on and you need to change your thinking and your thought process. And if you do have a problem with me and you have a comment about me, or if you just want to clear the air or any beef that you have with me, you hit me up on Skype and we're going to talk. And if at the end of that conversation you don't know what I'm about, you still don't know me, well then I don't know. I guess there is no hope. But here it is right now. When I said that it's about elaborating and collaborating and helping each other out, it doesn't matter if you have 50 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. I have talked to the elitist, I have talked to the biggest, the best, and the greatest that YouTube has to offer, and I have cleared the air, and people know what I'm all about. And you know what? After watching that Ultimate Warrior Blu-ray, I understand now what it is I need to do in my life. And I'm going to channel all that energy and all that positiveness, and no longer am I going to dictate this channel in a negative light. If you want to talk with me, you can talk with me. If you want to chat with me, you can chat with me. If you want to interview me, you can interview me. If you have beef with me, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Because how many more times can you talk about rants? I said it once and I'll say it again. I'm done with drama, storylines, and antics. I am here to focus my energy and shift it towards my views and my opinions of rumors, news, and headlines, and gameplay commentaries, and being interactive. That's it. That's the name of the game. Move on and accept it. Subscribe.